What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. 800 Lil Fatz, 800 Lil Twon. I'm always asked about them. I spoke on them before in the Opening Up the Notebook story. People asked me to give them an update on them, and I got an official update. But when I told y'all in that blog, everything I told y'all in that blog was 100% facts. I couldn't tell you a lot because, you know, when they came in, the only one who really spoke to me was 800 Lil Fatz. Twon said a few things to me, but for the most part, everybody else was quiet. And they all had face masks on throughout the whole interview. Only person who took his face mask off was 800 Lil Fatz. I was aware that Lil Twon was in the room with us too, though. You know, another thing I can tell where they were strictly there for the support of 800 Lil Fatz. You know, I interview a lot of people. I feel temperaments. I feel energies. I got that feeling Shorty wasn't nobody to play with, 800 Lil Fatz. I got that energy right away. But one thing I can say was they showed me mad love. They was respectful to me. I was respectful to them. You know, I never did nothing to them, so I ain't have a reason to see that demon time. But I'm going to tell you something. I actually reached out to 800 Lil Fatz because Big Wani told me, like, bro, you know, reach out to 800 Lil Fatz. Them like real street niggas that be in the streets and shit. So I reached out and we did the interview. He's actually a Truth Teller TV legend. I don't see a lot of interviews with 800 Lil Fatz. I want to be honest with you, though. When I read the reports on what the police accusing them of, I think 800 Lil Fatz and 800 Lil Twon, if they don't get the death penalty, then they fuck around and call this as luck. You know, they got to be lucky, allegedly, because they are innocent to proven guilty, and both are claiming they're innocent. We heard rumors about snitching allegations of them in jail, but normally when you get in jail, you hear those kind of rumors. But 800 Lil Fatz spoke out against that shit against Lil Twon and make people feel like those rumors could be real. You know, I was told that the state hasn't offered a deal to those guys. I was told no deal has been worked out. They're going to try to prosecute them to the full extent. According to the police, you know, these guys are going to be, you know, find a hard time trying to beat this case. Now, I don't want to wish no bad on them, but I'm telling you, these guys is charged with all kind of multiple counts of attempted murder, attempted armed robbery, murder in the first degree, all kind of weapon possession cases, so many charges. They had no bail. They were set at no bail. So they going to sit in there. According to the police, about 10 in the morning to 11:30 in the morning, Lil Fatz came up with a plan. They claiming he was the mastermind according to some people in the house who told him that. It's people who cooperating on this case. Now, I know Twon and Fatz the only one got arrested, but I guess they were arrested in houses and, you know, police want to know why these niggas in y'all houses. So, you know, people are cooperating. According to the police, they told them that somebody, a witness, overheard Lil Fatz saying he got a lick at an ATM and we got to hit it now. So they went to an ATM, you know, I guess at the Bank of America. They went there. Now, when they get there, it's like the ATM people pull up. They finna take all the money out the ATMs and then put money back in there and restock it up. They be restocking that motherfucker up 50,000, 80,000. It was 50K in the restock thing of taking the money out. On their way of walking back to the truck to put the money in the truck and get the other money, they were ambushed, according to the police, by Lil Twon, 800 Lil Fatz, and the other two. They were ambushed. It was a struggle, fighting over the money. Next thing you know, according to the police, 800 Fatz and 800 Lil Twon executed one of the guards, LaShonda Hart, a female. She ain't been on the job that long, black lady, you know. They actually shot her partner. He took a chest shot. He survived. They got away, according to the police. No money, though. This was for nothing. According to the police, right, after I do my homework, according to the police, they claiming that, you know, they left, they got away, dropped the two off. 800 Lil Fatz and 800 Lil Twon went and robbed the Boost Mobile store for some cash and phones and shit like that. Then later on, they go back and meet up with the other two people who was with them. I think one of the other people was Newski for. So all four of them are together. According to the police, 800 Lil Fatz and 800 Lil Twon come up with a plan to double cross their homeboys. Okay? They come up with a plan. Maybe they might tell or whatever the fuck. So they come up with a plan. One of the guys was shot in the neck. He died. Another guy was shot 7 times. He died. According to the police, 800 Lil Fatz and them go back in this house. 800 Lil Fatz and 800 Lil Twon goes in this house and tell the people in this house, man, I think somebody just got killed outside, man. Y'all better call the police. Something going on. According to the police, they came, they seen all that shit. I seen the murders and cars. They see some cell phones and shit. You know, a bunch of phones and shit. So they get to questioning the people who call. They go in the house, check the house. They find handguns in the house. They arrest 800 Lil Fatz and 800 Lil Twon. Put these murders on them. That's the case. That's what the paperwork says. Now, is they going to be able to beat this? The police is claiming they killed the armed security guard, wounded her partner, and killed 2 of their homeboys. 3 murders and an attempted murder. This can be a death row case. You know, these guys get lucky if they don't get death row, man. Now, if they innocent, they innocent. But it don't look like they going to work out no deal with those guys. Those guys going to have to fight that case. It looks like a hard case, especially when they in there and they claiming that they telling on each other. Because Fatz is claiming that Twon telling on him. You know, and Twon is claiming that Fatz is telling on him. I don't know if these just homeboys who feeling the stress from jail and shit like that. But this is crazy, though. You know, I reached out to other members at 800. I'm going to reach out to some more members at 800 because I think this story is big in the drill culture. But a lot of people always ask me, Truth, man, give us an update on 800. And my update is they still fighting that case. It looks like a hard case, but anything is possible. You got to remember. I'm not sure if they got video screens and shit. Because you got to remember, these cases, just because a case looks so close, cut, shat, you know, like let's take the duck case. The feds then arrested these guys. But when I read the police scanners, when I look at the police scanners, it says that the shooters was masked up. They had masks on. You know, one thing I can say, the police scanner said that the car involved in Duck Death had dealership plates on it. So it caught on to that quick. Okay. But the one thing I can say was it clearly says that the shooters were masked up. So, you know, just because some seem clear cut don't always mean they clear cut. We seen King Von beat a murder case and this co-defendant didn't. You know, so this shit get very tricky, man. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep you updated on this. But it's the homie Truth Teller Street Reporter.